Hello, this is SD. I hope you're well. We are going to do Rock 8 today. It's time for missiles. This ship has a big ticking time bomb on it. You have 28 missiles. All your weapons use that ammo. Okay, good. We have an immediate store. I was going to say, the most important thing with this ship is to path so that you see every single beacon, which is generally what I try to do anyway, but it's especially important on this ship for finding stores. But we've already found a store, so let's take a couple jumps and then go there. I think I want to go here, and then there, maybe? Ideally, you want 18 scrap when you go to a store, and the reason is you can sell the whole missile and the rock plating together for 72. That gets you to 90, and that's enough to buy a teleporter. And this is a very, very good boarding ship if you get the opportunity. But you really have to take whichever of boarding or conventional guns comes along first. Okay, good. We didn't get screwed over there. That's positive. Okay, I can't kill with Artemis into piloting hull into empty hull, so I'll shoot the hull missile and weapons as well. I should have done that earlier, but I missed anyways. Okay, and now let's see if we... Now we are at enough health, as long as we hit piloting shortly before we are ready to fire the hull missile. They go kaboom. Yeah, that took 5 missiles already. We get 2 back, so you can see this is not a sustainable means of offense. Unfortunately, we got 15 scrap, not 18. Distress beacons are pretty good with this ship because they're a chance to earn scrap that doesn't potentially cost missiles. Although sometimes those just end up being fights, but... Yeah, we're giving you that. Thank you! So, what do we have here? You have nothing that really helps me, because these weapons either use ammo, or do not reliably do hull damage. So, we're going to skip this and keep going and looking for another store. Path forward is to go here, here, and there, and then up. We won't see this beacon, unfortunately. But having seen the store, there was no way that I was going to be able to... I'll do the shield buffer because that leaves me with enough that I can still buy a teleporter if I see it. And, yeah, there was no way I was going to see this and the beacons down here unless I had gone immediately to the store, which obviously would have been a foolish thing to do. We will fight the ship. 7 hull, so I can't win with Artemis to piloting and hull to empty hull. Shield buffer being helpful here. So now we'll hold off until this is ready to go. It can sometimes be a good idea on this to deliberately not fire to kill to try to fish for surrenders, because surrender offers can offer you a high amount of missiles. But we're not in that position yet, I think. If you, deliberately fire in such a way that they are left with 1 hull, and that way if they were ever going to surrender, they will. But the problem with doing that, of course, is that if they don't surrender, you then have to spend another missile to finish the fight. Let's examine the station and find nothing, but we did find a store. This is definitely the last one in the sector, so we can take as many jumps as we possibly can. We don't care at this point about jump visibility, we just care about maximizing scrap. Explore the asteroid field. I think shield skill is more valuable. Normally, I would be immune to these weapons if I manned shields, because the shield skill would cause it to power up enough. But in this case, the asteroids mean that's not. So, one way I think of surrender offers on Rock A, this surrender is an offer of 1 missile. It's not there, but it is, because in order to finish the fight, otherwise I have to spend at least 1 missile. Unless I want to really hope that the asteroids get someone in their shields. However, if I kill them, I will get between 12 to 19 scrap, so 3 to 10 more. Given that I have a store coming up, I think it's worth spending the missile. Yeah, we get 9 extra scrap. We can buy that missile back for less than that if we really felt like we needed to, which I don't see why I would. Okay, this jump and then store. Okay, the engine hack event, that's annoying. As I've mentioned many times, this is a random scrap amount if we blow the ship up, so let's hope that we get a high reward. Nice. This is a kill if we hit both times and they don't get a rock resist. Which happens. That's a medium reward. It's the lowest amount that you can get from a medium reward, but it is a medium reward. Let's check this store out while we fix the oxygen. Hooray! There's a teleporter. We'll actually sell the hull missile and keep the rock plating, because we can do that. Actually, or should we? No, sell the rock plating, because I can get my shields up. We could keep the rock plating, because it often offers blue options, and one of those is a guaranteed weapon drop, but... like... the second level of shields is like a blue option that applies to every single fight. Right, so now we're a boarding ship with an Artemis missile as support, and that's really, really good. We also already have level 3 weapons, so if we get stuff that drops for free that we can use to pop Zoltan shields or whatever, we can immediately use them. Foolish meat sacks! Dance them out. That's kind of hard to do with rocks, them being slow and all, but you can still do it if you time it right. And since there are 2 NGs on this ship, we'll win fairly easily. Punch out this mantis. That's annoying. Come back. It's actually... let's prioritize getting this stuff out. Put somebody in here so I can maybe jump out. Although I don't want to jump out when my crew aren't healed and I have fires all over the place. That's in a place I can fit. You go there, because I don't need you at full health. You're not one of my boarders. Now then. This person finishes in between jumps. We will attack the ship, obviously. We can train here, very good. Finish healing. We can't weapon train, but we can train pilot, engines, shields. so let's do that. Even though there's a good chance these borders will probably swap to a clone ban, and these borders will end up getting cloned repeatedly, and there's even a good chance that this person later becomes a support border. But for the moment, that is not the case. So point this at FTL, enable speed hack. Okay, that's that. You go here, you go here, you go there. Thankfully, double heavy lasers give you training quite quickly. While we're waiting, since we have our shield skill max now, we'll go here. Okay, everyone's maxed. Oh, I inadvertently saved your positions. You go here. Okay, you are there. I didn't mean to do that. So you go here, save your positions, and now we can go. Turn speed hack off. This was an NG, a human, and a rock. Board here. And we can pretty easily kite in such a way to get to V1. What's happening when you're doing this, which is called the safety dance? Here's how the enemy's AI works. The enemy's crew placements are done on a priority basis, so they prioritize rooms in a particular order, which is pilot, engines, weapons, shields. They prioritize manning those systems. They also prioritize fighting borders off and repairing stuff in different ways. So what happens is, if they need to repair or fight borders, they pull crew off on the basis of, you know, the lowest priority. So they will want to pull crew to fight off borders, or if they take a point of damage and they have 3 crew, they'll send the person in room 3, which is weapons, to do the repairing. And same for fighting off borders when they first board. However, you can take advantage of this because these two in here have the task fight off borders, and this person up here has the task man the piloting. When I run into another room, these two temporarily are still on the task defend this room, even though it's not necessary. So they see there's a new task, defend this room, and the only person who isn't already assigned to something is the person manning piloting. So they do that. Now these two, after updates, they now know, oh, we don't need to defend this room, so we need one other person to help defend this room and one other person to man piloting. So they'll assign their people to do that. Looks like the human is going to piloting. Now I'll run here, and that process will repeat. And so you can see the human comes down. And this allows you, if you're jumping from room to room far away from the piloting, you'll basically get 2v1 versus whichever of the people. Like when I go here, one of the human or rock will come and stay in this room. Looks like it's going to be the rock. and it takes a while for... We get a few punches in on the human as well while he runs out of the room. But we get 2v1 time until whoever it is that's on piloting comes into the room. And that's how the safety dance works. And you can use that to win. You know, on Slug B, for example, you can use this to kill 3 humans with 2 slugs, even though that should be impossible because, well, they have the same amount of health, 100 each, and they do the same amount of damage. So you think, well, you lose that. But you can actually win that if you apply the safety dance properly. It's a little bit harder to do with rocks because they move slowly. It works best with Mantis. But you can still do it with rocks. It works particularly well against enemies if you can do it in such a way that one of the crew coming to fight you is a rock and one of them isn't. For example, if that rock, you send them over there and their rock is in piloting, and you do the dance so that the pilot gets drawn off. One of them will come and fight you in that room, get punched for ages while the rock slowly waddles down. Gives you a lot of 2v1 time. Go to the civilian section. Cannot by hacking. We could go here and then try to jump back. We could spend a jump, but if we get a high scrap reward, we're likely to be able to do this. High scrap reward is 19 to 23, so there's a 1 in 5 chance that we wouldn't be able to afford it. The thing is, this might not be a fight. I think I'll go here first. I can always go here, jump down, store, and backtrack. Okay, this ship can't hurt me. We're going to use boarding here, perhaps? If we're going to use boarding here, we have to... So, normally level 1 teleporter with a medbay is a really bad idea to board auto ships because your crew will die, but rocks have enough hit points to survive. The complicating factor here is that they can cloak. And that looks like a level 2 cloak, which would obviously be long enough that my crew would suffocate. It takes 2 crew members 6.25 seconds to damage a system level. And it's always the same, all crew types do this, and it's always that as long as nobody is blocking you. So if this is max level 2, these 2 will break that in 6.25 seconds times 2, which is 14.5. It will actually take 15 seconds because there's a half a second animation when they board in. We'll be able to see this because if we warp in, this is at 20-second cooldown. It's actually a very slightly less, I didn't pause it quite the right time. They should finish breaking the cloaking. If I'm right that that's level 2, they should finish breaking the cloaking when this reaches 1. Okay, that animation obviously isn't quite as long. I must have misremembered how long that is. But still, they broke it in slightly under 15 seconds. And yeah, these rocks have enough health that we can warp them back. What I want to do is break what I would prefer to have done was to go break piloting, because I want to be able to use as few missiles as possible to kill this ship. My rocks can do most of the hull damage, but they obviously can't do the last points unless I want them to die. But I can't have them really go attack piloting, because there's the risk that if I do that, while this is still on cooldown, they cloak and then they end up suffocating. What I'll do here, as soon as they come out of cloaking, they only have 1 level, I will board, break it, then go to piloting. Hopefully then I can smash it. Okay, that's level 2, so they won't be able to. I need to bring it back because there's the risk that they fix that. I'm going to take it slow then and just do it. Ignore this, get them down to 1 hull by breaking cloaking over and over again. This is a good way to build up fighting training as well. It's important, do not go off half-cocked and board now. That would be a stupid thing, because their cloaking is partway off cooldown. In fact, I'm going to wait until they completely fix the cloaking so I can reset their repair timers. So they'll fix it fully, and then I'll wait until they next come out of cloak and board immediately afterwards. Well, it doesn't actually matter that I didn't wait until they went into the cloak, because it takes, we've already established, it takes enough time for them. They obviously can't cloak and stay in cloaking if I break the cloak. Yeah, that forces them out of cloaking anyway. Maybe this is level 1, I can do 1 more damage. No, and it's not level 1 anyway, they actually did a point of damage there and it didn't take it down. I'll get them to 2 hull, I guess, since my Artemis missile does 2 damage. The risk would basically be, if I was sending them over distracted attacking something else, if they fixed their cloaking at a point where my hull was, my rocks hit points were too low for them to go and just break the cloaking again, then they could die. See if you can break this. No, you can't break it. Well, maybe if it's level 2. But I don't think so. And I'm not going to risk this because I don't really know what the cloak timer or the cloak repair timer is. And I don't see a need to risk it. The unfortunate thing about this being an auto ship, of course, is that I obviously can't crew kill this, so I'm not going to get a high reward. Can't remember if this was an outpost or something like that, since this flight's taking quite a while. Very important, don't just fire the Artemis missile now. Your crew will die. Go. My problem with going to this store is that I do miss all of, like, I certainly miss these 2 jumps by doing it. But, you know, I know there's a store there, and I don't know whether there's a store up in that corner. So I'm going to heal up, take the jump 1 south of me, then hit the store, and then backtrack. It's annoying, but I'd like to be able to afford hacking. It all comes down to whether there is scrap. I could sell the Artemis for hacking, but that's not worth it. They're both really good boarding support, but you can buy hacking at any store that has it. If you sell the Artemis, you're never getting it back. God damn it. Okay, there's no point going to the store and wasting a jump if I can't get the thing that I'm aiming to get anyway. You know, I could get a clone bay there, that would be nice, but I don't need a clone bay yet. There's at least one other store in this sector, albeit it might be. Actually, we'll see this jump. It's just this jump we won't end up seeing. So hopefully that wasn't our other store. But if it was, we shall persevere. Cool. Give me a free augment. And we found the store. I'll go here and then store. I think this ship only has 2 crew on it. Let's just check. Yeah, this ship only has 2 crew on it. The Mantis makes this a little dangerous. Let's try to missile them in the face. I unfortunately got my rock as well, but only one of them, so that does put us in the net. We're ahead. I could board with my 3rd rock to be sure of things, but I don't need to. Can't quite afford cloaking if that's there and not hacking, unfortunately. I would like to very much be in that position. Is there a way I can achieve that? Maybe if I go distress and back. Trying to remember how much the FTL recharge booster sells for. I think it's 25 or is it 22? It's one of those two numbers. Let's assume that it's the lower number rather than going and checking it out. This will get me to 130. So any medium scrap reward would get me into that range. Yeah, let's try this. We lose a jump, but we were prepared to do that earlier, so we should be prepared to do it now. Unfortunately, this can't get us the amount of scrap we need. Even if we take it, we don't have a blue option, so it's just a 50-50. But it's a low scrap reward if you do it without... If you have an NG or an ion weapon, you get a blue option here, and it's a high scrap reward. It's really, really good. But if all you have is... You know, if you don't have a blue option, it's just a 50-50 chance to get a low scrap reward or 5 free hull damage, and either way, that's not enough. I suppose... Actually, as a recharge booster is 25, there's a vague chance that could be enough. I'm gonna just not do it. We have hacking and not cloaking here anyway. And yeah, it is 25, so there would have been a chance, but we buy hacking. I'm not actually going to sell the recharge booster because I don't need to right now, and I've had runs literally saved by me keeping that. Something goes pear-shaped in Sector 3 or 4, and I've kept that augment, and it allows me to run away from a fight that could kill you. We have a teleporter. We will capture this ship. Very important with this quest, do not blow the ship up. Your employer will be very, very angry with you when you take 15 damage, I think. It's really, really not worth it. However, capturing the ship intact is a weapon drop, so that's very good. This ship is an absolute giant pain in the ass. I think we just need to charge our FTL and get out. I'll probably put one missile. They can't hurt us unless they like bomb my shields multiple times. But like they're cloaking, they're running away. This is a low scrap reward. I'm just gonna chuck one missile into their piling to disable that and then get out. That's a fucking ion bomb, isn't it? That's an ion bomb. Yeah, so now they can't charge their FTL. And we can, so we'll be able to get out before them and not have the fleet pursuit double. That's the best we can really do here. One, two, damn. If we had one more system that was above level 1, we could get full combat and repair training here, because we could station one person in weapons, one person in engines, and one person whatever that other room is. They'd get mind controlled, put 1 point of damage on it, and then fix 1 point, and get 1 point of skill each time. Unfortunately, because the only other thing that we have that is that level is shields, we can't risk that, because obviously if we put 1 damage on the shields, then their heavy lasers will start tearing me up. So let's not do that. However, let's go break that. That's only level 1. Break it before they do any damage. There is a risk here though, because we're going to need to warp back and heal in full and wait until this comes back each time, because obviously, well, they can't cloak. If they mind control one of our crew while they are on the auto ship, that's a disaster and they die, and probably both our crew die if that happens. So let's not risk that. So we will once again do the slow thing. Okay, let's go like this. I kind of need to only do it when they mind control this guy, which is an absolute giant pain in the ass. Okay, I can actually do it now because this is on cooldown for 20 seconds. We'll have broken it long before it comes off cooldown. check if their piloting is only level 1. It is, cool. So we just need to board one more time, so we'll do that circuit again, break those two systems, warp them back, Artemis missile, they die. Oh, cool. Let's give this a moment because I want them to have time to actually fix this. But I don't want to wait too long because I don't want my guy to break the piloting. It's a delicate balance. But I got it right, it looks like. One missile fired. Good thing too, so we didn't get any missiles back. We have half the missiles we started with. And that's despite getting a teleporter about 3 jumps into the run. Actually no, it wasn't 3 jumps into the run actually, because that first store didn't have it. It was about 5 jumps into the run. We're definitely not going to an abandoned sector. We might be able to board auto ships, but you know, on Lanius ships, you not only have no air, but you're also having enemies attack you, so your rocks don't survive. Yes, we will respond, and we will accept this quest. I wish I remembered which quest was which. One of them is that merchant quest, and one of them is the really good quest that has a guaranteed weapon drop. And I don't remember which because I didn't take a note of it. Dumbass. I could stop and look at the video. Okay, this is the first time we're going to use hacking. Yeah, you sure send your bolt to fight rock. That's going to go really well. My guys back and heal. I want them to fix the breach in here, and then I'll go and kill their crew in there because the door's locked. Oh, I didn't. Maybe I'll kill this Zoltan while he's over on my ship. Or maybe not, but it doesn't matter. Let them in because I actually want them in there. You go up there. Let you in as well because I want as many hits on this door as possible for when they try to break to the medbay. That NG get out with 1 fucking hit point? Yes, he did, for fuck's sake. Well, we'll pop the Zoltan. He only got out in time because the Zoltan was also applying hits to the door, so we'll heal. That was a small misplay. I was removing that to try to let them through, but that also removed the half repair time. That was silly. This bomb is not that important anyway. didn't get back to the medbay. Okay, if I want to get these quests are sort of awkwardly located, so I really wish that I had actually done this properly and taken a look at which one was which. I'm not seeing this jump. Oh well. My best path then is probably here, 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 there, and then we can go up and around. We will isolate and quarantine the virus, which will give us a drone reactor booster to sell, as well as some scrap. We'll buy this fuel, we're running a bit low. We would do it if we found a store with fuel anyway. We could go here first so that if we see a store, we're not forced to backtrack. Because currently if we go here and we see a store at one of these beacons, we have to take the store and then go here. I think that's perfect. That missile is awkward to take offline, so we're gonna hack. Okay, good. Got that missile down. Good dodge, pilot. You're dead. Even though this means I'll take another missile, I wanted to make sure the door locked before he broke the medbay. Otherwise I'd have taken more missiles anyway. These two have to hang out over there until I fix the teleporter. Okay, there is a store there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I have enough space for that? It's close. I'm gonna go and find out what beacon, because like I really want the guaranteed weapon drop quest, and I think it's this one, but it makes a big difference right here, and I don't know which one I can take safely. So I'm gonna go find that out, and then we'll be back. Hello! This is the quest that we want, as I thought it was, so good. We can ignore this. This quest isn't very good. It's a delivery quest. And then I can take enough jumps that I don't dive. So go like store, here, another one, quest out. Okay, they have cloaking, which we can actually get. I'd like to be able to get the clone bay, but like cloaking is more important. Like I now have the cloak axe cycle. I just get upgrades and a few bits of utility from here on out, and I will get a weapon from this quest when we do it. Or we'll get a weapon from that. You know, you can just give us a free halberd beam, sure. I would like some more crew. I also need to start more power, actually. I probably should have already bought some. This fight's not too bad because one missile in here, and we're safe. They're gonna heal in the med bay. Or a third rock. Unlock the door. Now you die. No, it's that stupid quest. You might think NG Medbot Dispersal could be worth it here because we still have Medbay, but beyond the fact that we're going to swap to a Clone Bay, NG Medbot Dispersal only works when you're on your ship. It doesn't work on the enemy ship. So, even in this scenario where it might otherwise be thought of as worth it, no, it's not. Find your power bars. Yeah, I have 2 jumps here, but not 3. So, take this quest out. Have a third crew member. Needs to kill that NG. Okay, they got both. Good. Damn it. Need a missile in here now because I'm no longer safe against this first one. Okay, door's locked, so that NG's not escaping now. Hopefully this ship that we fight in the quest does not have a Zoltan shield. That would be annoying, but we can't get through that with the Halberd beam if they do. I am going to upgrade hacking first. My cloak hack cycle. Then we get a power bar, then we upgrade cloaking, then we get another power bar. Then we will have the proper cloak hack cycle and we will be completely fine for however long we want to be. Down here because I'm going to put a missile in here. I should have actually let them fire that or whatever. Put a missile in there. Take out the burst too. We're not completely safe. Nice. The Artemis mostly does what the Pegasus does anyway. The Pegasus missile basically fires 2 Artemis missiles for the cost of 1. That's what it is. Could be useful to upgrade onto later, but it is quite slow. And obviously it takes more power as well. Investigate the battlefield. Let's move on. I mean, we could take Zoltan Homeworld, but we don't have any quick way to get through Zoltan Shields. We need to fire the Halberd Beam twice to get through, and I don't see a reason to risk that. Let's just go Rock. We have protection against the Rock Live Mine. In fact, we have double protection against it due to Artemis Pegasus. Okay, but I am going to head off for a bit. Okay, we're back. We're protected against the live mine. We're looking at getting cloaking up now. I want more drone parts, and I would like to swap to a Clone Bay. So those are all things we want to look at trying to afford this sector. And we want more crew. Yes, I will gladly fight you with my medbay. I don't even need to Artemis this. It's a rock rumble. Yeah, I don't like that. Go here to see this beacon. Punch a weapon down before they can break in. Run you into shields so that you will prioritize defending that. Break the clone bay. I suppose there's no point swapping power to my engines. I have no pilot right now. There we are. And we finally got some crew. It's not ideal crew here, since they're neither great at boarding nor are they great for leaving behind and being the pilot. But we can make it work. We'll put them on engines. They can be a fourth boarder if needed. Down to one drone. And Zoltan provides enough extra damage that we win this engagement fairly easily. We might win it anyway since our crew have max combat skill. Let's put those fires out while we heal. I want my level 2 cloaking, but I can't do it here because of the solar flare. Search among the stores. Unfortunately, we do not find a store. I don't like the fact that we're using our last drone to do this, but you two get in here. This. And at this point we want to go punch shields down and then we can kill with the halberd beam. thing could theoretically damage me, but I could just cloak to interrupt if it was lining up a bunch of shots. I won't board it again now, because the halberd beam will just kill. Okay, we got our drum part back at least. Might have a hard time seeing this beacon. We could go here, but then there's a bunch of ones down at the bottom side we don't see. We've already seen these two, but if we go here we see this, and then we can go here and see 3. Better. Boo, they dodged. Fortunately, we have a damage buffer on that system. There we go. Now we can go and protect this fire. God damn it. Doesn't matter, these will burn down. Just need to make sure this Zoltan doesn't go pop and explode and kill my guys. Okay. Nearly did, so... Oh, for fuck's sake, that human has 1 health. Whatever. The human go. Oh, the human must have died because he had 1 hit point and then he ran into a room that must have been on fire. Okay, never mind. So we unnecessarily let that rock out. It doesn't matter. We'll fight him 2v1 and kill him. Or the fire will just spread and take everything out. Let's go and punch the shields down, shall we? The shields, the medbay. He's distracted in the shields. So much fire. All this from 1 missile to hit them. Good, we got our drone part back. There. Upgrade my cloaking now. Strip the ship. Cool, we get some free stuff, and we found our store. We're going to both of these if for no other reason than to buy multiple sets of drum parts. I want to buy this backup battery. If there's Clone Bay at the next store, we could still get it, I think, by selling our Pegasus missile. Yeah, 30. Yeah, it will be enough. Thank you. Okay, so there isn't a Clone Bay here. Do that. I wouldn't mind a charge ion to get through Zoltan shields, but I wasn't going to be able to afford that. Unless I sold the Pegasus and didn't get anything else. Ion Bomb is actually a pretty good boarding support weapon as well, because it always will take out any medical units. It takes out usually multiple weapons. and it bypasses defense drones. But it's not enough of an upgrade on the Artemis missile to be worth spending on, I think. So this is a 50-50 chance to get a crew member, and this is a fight. Fucking take the fight. Getting a free rock would be useful, obviously, but if we get scrap from fights, we can buy rocks. You asshole. Oh, whatever. Okay, he messed the timing up a little bit there. I think it might have been the Zoltan running through something, depowering it at the wrong moment, because he, I think, went through the hacking while it was engaged. Whatever, it wasn't very much damage. Aid the civilian ship. Give me a double reward. This is only a possible double reward, mind you, it's not a guarantee. Looks like they only have the 2 crew over there. Yep. No double rewards out. But we can afford a clone bay again when we see one. Let's buy a cheap Zoltan. Yeah, let's buy a cheap Zoltan. Pirate or NG? Well, let's go fight some slavers. We don't really need too many stores at this point other than buy consumables. And maybe crew. Okay, let's do this. Wouldn't mind now starting to upgrade my teleporter. Well, there's 2 stores in this sector and we've seen them both already. That's a shame since we have very little scrap, but we can sell the Pegasus missile if nothing else. We need fuel, we need repairs. We'd ideally like a crew, but we won't be able to afford any if we want to get anything else. So we did not make any fucking scrap. So sell this Pegasus missile. All the fuel, as many repairs as we can, and skip the second store. Okay, we know we have no more stores for the rest of this sector. Pirate is 1 to 2 stores. This is a 2-store sector, clearly. Get now. You two go for it. How many fucking crews do they have over there? We can prevent that missile from firing with our hack. Flip you around. Hooray, we win. They had a lot of crew over there. We don't have a Clone Bay, and I don't want to risk losing my boarding crew. I could have got the pilot blue option for this, but since I do want to swap to a Clone Bay still, it's kind of not worth it. Also, my odds of finding that were not really that high. So this fight is going to be annoying, because it will take me a while to get through this Zoltan shield. We have to let this fire, which might cause us to take damage if it lines up with this. And indeed it did, and now we close this. You go and fix that. We can cloak hack cycle to stop this from firing, so I don't need to be that concerned. Yay, a mantis! Welcome aboard. And I mean board in the very literalist sense. Let's get you in the teleporter, and I'll have one of my initial boarding rocks just sitting by, ready to come over. What I want is to find somebody to replace this rock as my pilot, and then I'd have these two as my backup boarding team, and the pilot, or the original pilot, and this guy. Well, these guys would be my initial boarding team, and this guy would be my backup. Or I could find another mantis, in which case I could board with 2 mantis first and 2 rocks second, and just leave this guy as the pilot. I don't need to maximize visibility because there's no more stores, and I have no way of knowing which jumps are better, so it's pretty random at this point. You are in oxygen. This corner of the ship is really awkward to defend. Send these guys up to just delay them from breaking things. You get in there. Nope. I know what you're trying to do. You're not doing it. I just got that mantis. Don't have a receipt. Distress. I cannot give up 4 fuel. Pity, but... Okay, we have a slaver. Now, unfortunately, we're guaranteed to take some damage here, because we can't lock out the glaive beam until after we get through the Zolt shield, and we only have 2 shield bubbles, so we're 100% getting hit by that. It's just a matter of how much damage we take while doing it. What is this bomb? That's an ion bomb. We want to cloak the ion bomb. Didn't work, but it didn't hit anything important. And if it had, it would have given, this cloak would have given us a lot of time for that to refresh and for the halberd beam to finish. Actually, we will be able to stop this firing, it looks like. It was close, but we made it. Except now it will be able to fire. Welcome to Mirror World. Cloak now, and they'll be dead by the time we come at a cloak. Yay! More crew. You can be my new pilot. That's not something you have skill in, but I don't care. Save positions here. I could just let the asteroids pop Zolt, but it'll take too long. I want to use one halberd beam on it. Maybe it won't. Cloak now. Maybe can win this fight before that goes off, so I don't think we're quite now. This rock is going to stop us doing. Ow. I'm going to want to upgrade my teleporter soon, and my hacking. I want to be able to actually do a full cloak hack cycle, not just a mostly full cloak hack cycle as we've been doing. We will attack this ship. This enemy is very easy, it only ever has 2 crew. A second time. I think we just win without doing that. Yeah, we do. Let's now upgrade this and upgrade this. We have more power than I had kind of needed because we got these 2 Zoltans. So we didn't really have anywhere to put our backup battery. Now we can put it into engines. Redistribute that power elsewhere. Rebel stronghold. Well, let's see if we can find a look around. I'd also like to find a store. Take 1 or 2 jumps. I will need to get the 3rd shield bubble fairly soon because double and triple offensive drone ships to the sector. There are 2 defense drones there. Well, a defense drone and an anti-drone. You can't really tell because they're shielding each other. Don't be fooled, there are 2 of them. Oh yeah, they have a defense drone. I'm literally just talking about the defense drone. We killed a couple of them. Distract them in shields. This thing never gets to fire, so. We do a bit of damage on shields, we can then, when they come out of the med bay, right in. Okay, now. Not do them damage while I'm punching down that bad. There we go. $99 scrap. We don't see a storm, so I'm gonna upgrade my shields. We have no way to reliably find look around, so it's just guesswork. We'll go to beacons that aren't nebulas and aren't distress beacons. There are no nebulas anyway, so. Should have cloaked that sooner. If that had set a fire, my Volt would have died. Oh, let's be aware. There's a fire in there, and our Mantis is not immune. Okay. No sign of a store. Yeah, Check here. What are you hacking? That's really bad. How high level hack is that? High enough. Fuck. Send 2 rocks over to punch that down, please. Punch this as well, get rid of missile. Okay. Now we want to board and punch the shields down until we can hold them. They will eventually get the hack back, but it will only be at level 1, which, you know, that's not going to completely drain my shields. And I have cloaking and hacking to use delay and syncing up with their other stuff. Also getting a base training in. That looks like it will sync up, so let's hack the weapons. Once we punch this down, we can take this. Oh, that was only a level 1 hack to begin with. Let's do this. Come back. We can finish this now with just all the beam. We don't need to board them again. I suppose actually I could do that. We'd really like the constructor flagship just to give us 5 more consumables. We're having a really hard time keeping it topped up on this one. They're sending over a ion intruder, but thankfully it landed somewhere that doesn't happen. Fucking level 3 fucking club and an anti-personnel drop. I need to get these guys back. Oh, you go in here. Also, apparently the cloak while these are in the air, I could preemptively cloak and stop firing. If I mess that up, I'm more likely to take damage than if I just let it fire. I definitely need to now start working on getting something to pair with this Albert Beam for the flagship. And something to help me get through Zoltan Shields reasonably quickly, because otherwise Phase 3 is going to take forever. So I definitely need to hold scrap first. I don't need anything particularly fancy, just something. we could have run a couple Sultans into that system to keep it mostly unionizable. Investigate. Okay, the Federation base quest is quite good, but we know it's not. We know it's not look around. But then we have no way of knowing if we may have passed that right back at the beginning of the sector. We have no way to reliably find that. Okay. We definitely want this flak. That pre-igniter seems like bait to me, by the way. Like, yeah, pre-ignited flak halberd is really good, but I don't need it. Yeah, we're gonna dive this sector. I can take at least 1, 2, 3, 4. And I should be able to fit another jump in, but I don't know where I would do that. Because these don't add up or line up the way that I would like them to. So I think I'm probably just getting these 4. Unless I do find the constructor flagship, in which case I get a fleet. Hey! What timing? We were just talking about you. You don't get anything extra for crew killing the constructor flagship, as opposed to blowing it up. But, you know, with my build, legitimately, it's just easier to crew kill it instead of blowing it up. To blow it up, I'd need to, like, punch the shields down and then use all the people. Here, I can't take any damage because I can just cloak axe cycle the missile artillery. Finish punching that down. Now we have total control of the fight. Hope everyone packs so we can heal. They're not going to get that missile way back. And once everyone's healed up, we can just kill them in there. I'm gonna let them punch this down so that it then relocks at full strength. There we go. You two are definitely dead in there. You know, funny thing is, I could get training here. This ship, it's got a triple laser and it can't hurt me. So as long as I prevent them from fixing this... Yeah, you know what, fuck it. I can't speed hack because I wouldn't be able to keep up the micro of... If I had a clone bat, I could actually speed hack it probably, because I would just let my crew die and reborn. But I can't let my crew die, obviously, so... I think they only have one person left over there. Yep, they have only one person left. So let's just board. We don't even need to lock on the doors. They run off. I could train multiple things here, but I can actually train weapons here because I can turn the flak on. And that can't damage them. But yeah, I can't speed hack, but I am going to train here. I don't want to use the Mantis for this because it does higher damage and I don't want to do higher damage. I don't want to to risk accidentally killing this guy if he runs out of crew. How are you doing? Into level 2 of engines. You have a long ways to go on weapons. Come on, dodge something, will you? Yeah, you can train in any fight that you can make safe. You can train, and I have trained against the actual flagship, not the constructor flagship. Because, you know, in phase 1 you can kill off all the crew, they have their single laser left. You just keep their other weapons down or breach them. Or leave them with one crew like we're doing here, and have those others things broken so they can't fix them with the autopiloting. And then you just get your training. We do still need to fire this flak quite a lot of times. 98 specifically. We're gonna warp back when this guy runs. You go heal. Anyhow, I'm gonna cut this out of the video because it's a bit dull to watch, and I think you've understood at this point how it is that you can just train against even the constructor flagship. So I will meet you back when our training is done. Okay, we're just about to finish. I actually did turn speed hack on, but I didn't turn it on at like full tilt. So it did go a little bit like this flak shot will be the last one I need. I've already got my evade all the way up. That's a lot of 5s. We can use this as our endgame weapon setup. It's an 8-hour weapon setup. Although whether we actually get enough scrap to do that, I don't know. Okay, so we just gained 2 free jumps. So we have... I want to say... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we can do that. Let's do this. System repair drone here is so awkward. They might actually fix that. Nope. Had we not got the breach, they would have definitely fixed that before they died, but slowed the system repair drone long enough that we were able to kill all their crew before they decided to go be annoying and run into the medbay. We may end up doing this run without ever swapping to the Columba because we just might not find it. At this point, it really is not that necessary for us to do so, but I do generally find it better, even without, you know, just considering the fact that it makes it easier to kill auto ships, which we can just do with our weapons. Being able to make sure that against a flagship you're only boarding one way is quite useful. You can just let your crew, well, other than, you know, for killing the side turrets, being able to just board, lock down the missile room and kill in there and not give a crap if your crew die is quite useful. I mean, to power the flak up with this overcharger drone will otherwise stop me sending more boarders over. V4 that we win very easily. Got a map reveal, that's kind of not very helpful here because I already know what beacons I'm taking for the entire rest of the sector. I guess it tells us whether or not to expect anything at any of them. Let's do this now so I have 100% cloak evade. And it looks like we should not expect that much of any of these. No. Yes, we will accept. Cool. I think we'll just try keeping those drones. So, Federation base. Bad. And now we have a fight in an asteroid field. Upgrade my weapons now in case this is an auto ship so that I can use flak hull. Auto ship as I was expecting. I think I do still want to board here to punch down a weapon just to make things a little bit safer. Okay. I had a moment of panic there when I realized I boarded with the mantis, but it's fine. I have a level 3 teleporter. I can afford to do it. Fucking hell. Oh, for fuck's sake, they hit my weapons. And they've hit my shields. Dude, go and fix them. Please take one of those down. Okay. We should be in a better position now. That's on fire. Little scratch damage, nothing more. Now we dive. try killing this shit, but I don't feel like it. Like you out of here, so I have 100% luck ahead. Thank you. And we're out. NG or Uncharted. We don't have long-range scanners. We'll go NG. This is not an ideal Sector 7. But finding another store could be useful. And we did. That's the delivery quest. We don't really want that. On the other hand, not going to it is quite awkward. Start in the store. There is once again no systems. There is, however, a breach too, and we want that. This is the best boarding support weapon in the game. We'll keep the Artemis so we can use them alongside each other in certain circumstances. I think we are going to end up going to that quest because it really cuts off so much of the sector. Cut the ship out and get us a bunch of free stuff. It cuts off so much of the top half of the sector if we don't go here. I'm going to refuse and keep the drum parts though. 21 scrap is very definitely not worth 5 drum parts. By 1, we're in sector. We're in the 7th sector, so we don't really need more drum parts. Cool, we get a defense drone 2 to sell right before the store. No, we never see a Klondike. Unless there's another store in this sector, which there still could be. There's nothing here that's particularly worth it. I think I only want to get my weapons to 7 to run Breach to Flak Halberd. For phase 1 I can run Artemis Breach, and then for all the rest I can turn the Artemis off. That saves me 100 scrap. Which is great, because I don't seem to be able to make any fucking scrap in this sector. NG7 is not an ideal sector to go to, but neither is Uncharted 7 with no scanners. Please bomb maps to make this easy. Zoltan Shield bypass would be very nice at that store. Or, you know, Colombe DNA Bank. Hooray! We finally found a Colombe. We could buy Reconstructive Teleport instead, but no. Just give me my protection against making mistakes and my ability to just ensure that my crew are always over on the enemy. Take these 3 jumps, dive. Start working on the shields first before I upgrade the weapons. If necessary, Flak Halberd is enough for the later phases with boarding support. Look out, it's an NG and a Zol. think I closed my internal door. One more. And we're off. Investigate the battlefield. And turn off the Artemis. And turn on, well, since they have a defense drone, there's definitely no point. And turn on flak so that I can get through this, any super shield that they put up. They don't have any medical units, so we can just kill them now or they'll be dead. Last jump before we go off. Sector 8. We find absolutely fuck all. I definitely want a repair station to replenish my consumables. It's right here, so let's just use it. Now let's farm as much scrap as we can. This is a not enough time event, so you would get a low scrap reward if you don't crew kill it. But of course, you can kill everything that is possible to be crew killed. Let's use this now before that goes off. There. The fact that it's ionized actually means we no longer have controls of doors, which is quite important. My mantis will die here, but whatever. That's what the clone bay is for. this is sort of vulnerable to this being taken over and then I'm forced to dive. Yeah, we'll go this way actually. Now that I think about it more. We can also get some of these jumps south of the base. This I can run Artemis Flak Hold if I have to. Don't get a chance to get my weapons up to 7. But I should be able to do that. If I don't really low roll encounters for the rest of this sector. Unfortunately, they did take this. So. Well, it's another not enough time event. Thankfully, we're aborting ship. Get breached. Looks like they have a repair drop. I probably could have found a way to do that without spending more missiles, without spending another missile, but whatever. Hold my scrap for a second. Here, repair there is our ideal. Actually, here, repair there is ideal. Although, actually, I don't know that I have enough time for that. One breach bomb in there, and this fight is over. We need to punch the shields down to really make much progress, but that's fine. Next volley should wipe them out. Cool. Okay, there's weapon 7. I do need more power, though. Give me some money. Good. The shield overcharger, so we want the flak. Oh, the ship can't actually hurt us. That's nice. Fair drone. Nice. Give me power. Ultimate power. This phase be going like this. I guess I'll power the flak. I have more power than I need when just running these 2 weapons, but obviously later on I'll be doing this. Suppose I could just go in like that. The Artemis is not that important unless I miss. Yeah, let's go in like this. Nothing important. Now I do want that power elsewhere. You can safely flash your shields against the first set of rounds always to line up. Gonna just cloak these actively, since I have 100% cloak evade. Then I'm gonna switch them off. Now we murder everyone. They'll eventually fix this breach. Are you gonna suffocate in there because of it? Yes. Cool. We'll lose this time. Probably down to 3 crew. I haven't really been keeping count, but I know they have at least one other than the ones in this room. It looks like they might have... Yeah, they definitely have more of them. Yeah, actually, they've got quite a bit left still. That's a shame. Actually, now it looks like they only have 3 because the second person did not run in to help out. We're going to let them win this time. So that we can board over there with refreshed crew. And now we can finish things off nicely. He'll come back in here and die. You start punching down that door. I don't want to just board them directly into shield because that will drag this guy out. There we go. Now they will start fixing stuff, but they won't be anywhere near fast enough. No evade for you ever. Don't need to use any more missiles. Let's max out the reactor, why not? So we will immediately board and break missiles in this phase. Our 2 rocks will stay behind to fight their porting drone. You don't really need level 3 teleporter here, but I'm going to use it anyway. Might as well do that. One of the more irritating spots you could have landed. Why have I not already engaged that? Let's take out that stupid weapon as well. It's basically just the drones that can do anything to us. And not very much of that. And this phase, they'll mind control somebody. Hopefully not my pilot. But it shouldn't be an issue. Only thing we can afford to upgrade is this, so let's do that. We need to get through the Zoltan shield before we can board, so we will take, in all likelihood, some missiles, unless we get really, really lucky in terms of our shots on the Zoltan shield. Go like this to begin with. We can't use the teleporter or hacking. Okay, they mind controlled the weapons guy, that's not great. Go and relentlessly pummel him. Stupid soul power. This is the last. Kind of. They mind controlled that guy again. Okay, we're through this. You two get over there. Hack shields. Oops. Go and fix this. Oh god, the Zoltan running through fucked up the Zoltan running through fucked up the hacking level. Anyway, they're dead now. And we win with only very minor scratch damage. So yeah, getting a teleporter early on Rocket is a good plan. Very middling stats, good scrap, but you know, obviously we were crew killing everything, so that's always helpful in that regard. And the Rebel Stronghold was great. Actually, our other sectors were pretty poor, but that was about 500 scrap in that one sector, and it was significantly higher than anything else other than Sector 8 was sort of in that vicinity. So, next up will be 3, 2, 1, go. We already did that. I believe we've already done this as well. Yes. We've done that. We have not done NGC, which is the best ship in the game, so cool. That will make a nice break after playing Rock 8. I hope you enjoyed the run, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.